I was gonna say morning, but it is afternoon, new hours. We're doing 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Saturdays now. And good thing I changed it because I was so tired because I stayed up late. Because I stayed an hour after, an hour and 30? No, I think only 30 minutes. I don't know, but I just know that an hour and 30 maybe after I was supposed to end stream yesterday because we were having so much fun playing Tamagotchi Life. And my crazy detour. That I had to still do some things afterwards, after stream. And then lo and behold, what happened? I'm up until 3, 4 in the morning. And I didn't wake up until I think 12? 12, 1, almost 1. So I totally would have missed and been late for stream if I had kept it. Yeah, it was almost 1. So I was like, I totally would have been late. But that's okay. We are making paras today just because I don't want tutorial. I really enjoy making them. I have been seeing people make some and they get to make them on the train. And I want to know how to do that. How do you do that? Am I missing something by skipping the tutorial and then like immediately? Because I'm no longer getting the train sequence and I like the train sequence. If anyone knows how to fix that, tell me. Because I would love to be creating paras on the train. That sounds like fun. But anyway, how is everyone's Saturday going? What have you been up to before stream? Do you have any plans after stream? Are you only here to say hi and then you're gonna leave? Please tell me. I'm very invested in what you guys do. Because I have no life. That's why I'm invested, because I have no life. Let's see. I've also been trying to get the closed captioner to work, but so far it has not been working for me. So bear with me while I'm still trying to figure that out. Okay. I like the dog as my storyteller, thank you. We're just gonna pick a random house because I don't really care. So I can randomize and I can edit the relationships. But I can't I can't make them. It's fine. I just think it'd be cooler to have the train in the background than like inside the house, you know? Cause like we got the train ticket and everything. Anyway, the first para that we are making today is Moira from Tiny Bookshop because I love her. I think she's cool. And I think she'd be a fun one to do. So let me pull her up for you guys to see. This is her little character card. And she's like just wearing like a black dress and like the chunky boots. And I have seen the chunky boots in the Paramaker, so I was like, why not? Let's see. I have been having more fun making the paras than the gameplay right now, but that's just because, you know, like they said, they're in early access and they're still figuring everything out. And I'm still figuring out how to play. And I hate trying to figure out how to play a game with people watching me. It's not really fun for me. Because not only am I trying to engage with you guys, but then I'm also trying to make sure that I'm, you know, you get what I mean? I guess you can keep wearing that for now while I adjust. And so really what it comes down to is getting her face to look right. Everything else is just vibes. Everything else we're just going based off of vibes. We need purple and short. Jelly bean. What's, where? Where are the jelly beans? Should I get jelly beans? What's happening? Oh, you know what I mean, jelly bean. Okay, I was like, what are you telling me? What do you mean? Honestly, I think this one looks the best. What do you mean? What do you mean? I have been having a lot of fun playing Tiny Bookshop. However, I think it's gonna have to take a back seat because I started a a new Animal Crossing, and I fear that that is gonna take up all of my time. I fear that is gonna take up a lot of my time. I'm already starting to like plan out how I want it to look, how I want my island to look. Okay. Dang it. That's what I was hoping it wouldn't do. So far though, it's The Sims does the same thing. When you click on the preset, it takes the skin color and the face. Like, I just kind of wanted the face shape, not the skin color, but it's fine. You know, actually, that face shape is pretty close. Okay. I have no snacks today. I just have water. Anyone have any picnic snacks? I may get a snack later. Anyone have any good snacks? You know I love a good snack. It's just me and my water today. No snacks either, oh my gosh. I know, snacks in this economy, devastating. It's so hard. Just water, dang. On a Saturday, we're all out here just drinking water? What's wrong with us? Sorry, my lips were chapped. I had to fix that. What flavor? Oh. I was like, what flavor is this? Do we want to have a little whimsy and make her eyes a pretty color? Like, because obviously, I think she doesn't have a, as you can see on the screen, she doesn't have a, yeah? Add a little whimsy. Add a little spice, you know? I like this one. I think that one is good. As for her eyebrows are not the same color. They look like they're like a dark black brown, so we'll keep that. As you can see, Moira's character is very goth inspired. Like she likes the gothic aesthetic. Oh my god, aesthetic. And as far as I know, she likes fantasy books with queer people in them. It can be a tongue twister sometimes. Oh. That's cool. And I'm still learning all the things that you can do, like all the things that you can change. A part of like creating a character. I want her to have really long eyelashes. I kind of like these ones. When you can dim that, that's cool. But the more I play, the more I am learning about like what I can and can't do. And so far, I am really enjoying. I can make these. Ooh. I think that's a good color. Uh-oh, we're slowing down a little bit. She's slowing down. They just did their like what 1.3 patch, so they fixed a few things in game. So I'm excited to see how that changes the gameplay, because so far I haven't done too much gameplay. That's so cute, the little upturn. Did I use this nose for my para when I did me? Because honestly, this is the nose that I should have used. I feel like that's close. If I just made it bigger. I'm sorry about Instagram being rude to you. That's not fair. That's not fun. It looks like the nose that well, it could be. Who knows? I mean, we can go back and look in when we're done. Okay, there. My posture's better. I'm standing up, sitting up straight. I'm standing up straight. part of the reason why I also wanted to do Moira is just because like she has a general look, but everything else about her we can kind of tailor to what we want, like, you know, how her nose looks from the side, and that's cool. You know, we can truly embrace the whimsy, and it doesn't have to be like, if this is the character that you're creating, you did this wrong because her eyes aren't that far apart. And it's like, bro, her eyes are slits in the picture. Like, bro, her eyes are slits in the picture, so, you know? So I don't have to feel too like set on something to match the character when there's room to play around, because she's just some lines and some ink on a page. And when you see them in game, they kind of just like look like little, like, you can tell who they are, but like they're not very detailed and they don't really have eyes. If you've never played Tiny Bookshop, you would have no idea what I'm talking about, but trust me. Trust me, just trust me. If I can, I would like to, extend this out just a little. Yeah, she's gonna need a lot of piercings for her. No, I'm still very, one thing that I am still very used to is in The Sims how you can like click on it and then pull on the face itself to so like this is different for me to learn which way to direct and what these are, instead of just actually going in and clicking them in the like in CAS. I think I like her eyes like that. But there are a lot more things that I can like tailor this way. Using the system that Paralives has versus what you can do in Create a Sim. Yeah, I'm gonna get there, but we aren't even there yet. I'm still playing around with her face shape to give her some whimsy, you know? Because that's something that I just was saying, that's something that I can do with the fact that she, like, you know, is not a detailed character, a part of whatever the game that she's from, which is Tiny Bookshop. The fact that she's not like a completely detailed character of like, this is exactly how she looks. I can play around with a bunch of things, like giving her purple colored eyes, because you can't really tell what color her eyes are because they didn't go into that much detail. I can see that she has purple hair and purple eyeshadow. And she has a rounder face and a broader nose and a wider mouth. But those are all things that I can now tailor and play with, because it's like, you know, we're not gonna see what she looks like from the side in this game. So the fact that I can play around with what she looks like from the side and, you know, stuff like that. So when we get there, yes, we can definitely get to the eyeshadow, like in all the, like layering eyeshadow and the colors and the piercings. But you know, I'm just basically using what I have of what she looks like as a base for making a character of her. Making her a character, you know? And then what I can do is I can put her in gameplay. Like I can save her to my thing and then put her in gameplay and then I can date her. That's the real goal. Look, it's Pride Month, you know? No, I don't like whatever it was I just did. Undo that. Undo. I'm not touching that again. The same with Claudia. I made both versions of Claudia, and I saved them to my house. I saved them. Look, wait, oh, I can't show you. I'll show you in a minute. I made both versions of Claudia and I'm gonna throw them in the game. Look, I'm gonna create my own Love Island. I've never seen a day. I've never watched a lick of Love Island, but I'll make my own Love Island. Yes, both versions, because in Interview with the Vampire Season 1, it's Bailey Bass who plays her. And then in Interview with the Vampire Season 2, it's Delaney Hayes who plays her. And the reason why Bailey Bass doesn't do Season 2 is because she was doing the Avatar movie. The Blue People, the second one, the third one, I don't know. I honestly haven't seen past the first one. Because I was not a fan of the fact that I'm like, these people are obviously distinctly, you know, like brown people. Like these are a variation of brown people, even though they're blue. And we can kind of give her like Gage looking ears. That would be cool. I don't think they have Gages in the game yet, but we can give her the look. Anyway. I didn't know I could do this. See, I'm learning new things. The more I'm, you know, now that I'm not like, let's make a para and play, and I'm like full on into the just like, let's just build a character, I'm playing around with so much more. But what was I saying? Oh, about the Blue People. Like they're distinctly either like, you know, and they're based off of a native or like, you know, indigenous tribe, like, you know, like you can tell that they are some type of culturally brown themes going on there for the Avatar people. And then for their savior to be this white man, I mean, like, good for him to be like mainly the main point, like it's disability rep, and that's great, but it's very much playing into the white savior trope because he does save them and then he gets to become one of them, and I'm like, that okay, interesting. Anyway, those are my 2 cents about Avatar, the Blue People, that you didn't ask, but you didn't ask. Even though you did not ask me, I told you anyway. But yeah, she was filming that, so she couldn't be a part of season 2. So they picked, they had to recast her and Delaney Hayes got to be recasted as her. But she also does a phenomenal job. Even though I haven't seen the end of the show, shh. Don't say anything, okay? I hate watching her die. I hate watching her die. Like, now, especially now that she's like brown, I was like, oh, you're gonna make me watch her die again? She deserved better. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh. That's also how I feel about, what's her name? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot her name. From Hannibal? Abigail. Oh. That was a rough blow. To be like, no way did you make this girl your guys' adopted pseudo daughter, and now you're killing her just because Will offended you? Like, sir, she did not deserve that. She can't have all her fathers trying to kill her. Ugh. I've even seen a meme where people were like, Claudia died in what year was it? Like 1850 something. And then whatever year Abigail was born, they were like, welcome back, Claudia. Because they have the exact same storyline of this dysfunctional gay couple who try to use a kid to fix their issues, which is why you shouldn't have children. And if you think that you have relationship issues, don't fix it by having a child, please. You're just ruining that child's life. And they think that this child is gonna fix it, and then that child ends up dead. Like, if I had a nickel for every time I've seen it, I'd have 2 nickels, but the storyline is too close. Only 2, yeah. I don't know any other dysfunctional gay couple who have a child to fix their relationship. I would say Killing Eve fits, but it doesn't because they don't have a kid. Unless that's something a part of the new season, because I didn't watch the last season. I had a feeling that they were gonna bury or gaze it, and they kind of did. And so I was not a fan. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't watch this last season, because what you mean? I just want, no. I just want her forehead to be a little smaller. No. Have you seen that video of, what's her name? What is her name? Say my name, Sebastian. I'm sorry. Hold on. Jessie J. There we go. There's this video where she's like, I don't know what is happening. To me, I feel like she is on drugs. I feel like she is on drugs in that video. And she is singing a song, but she is very like expressive about it, and she's like no, and then does a flip and everything. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Anyway, that's the reference that I pulled. That's what that was. Apologies if you did not like it. What was the other reference that I did? Because I just did another one while I was trying to explain that one. This is what happens when I have too much time on my hands. And people will listen to me yap about God knows what. Because what am I talking about? Who knows? Nobody knows. Oh, I remember what the reference was. If you've ever seen The Never-Ending Story, that's part of the plot line of The Never-Ending Story. At the end, Like, that's the whole thing, is like this princess needs a name. And spoilers for the Neverending Story if you've never seen it. And it comes down to like, it's one of those like, this kid is reading a book, but what's happening is in the book is what's actually happening in this fairy tale world, and he actually has to make a decision. Like, it's choose your own adventure, except like, it's choose your own adventure, but kind of Jumanji, if that makes any sense to anybody. So basically, the fate of this world that he is reading in a book lies on this kid naming this princess across this story that he has been reading in the attic, avoiding school because he has bullies. Wild. When was this movie made? Whatever year this movie was made, wild times. Wild times. I feel like it had to have been made the same century as The Labyrinth, and that makes sense. And The Dark Crystal. I feel like is that when that was made? When was it made? When 1984. Okay, the 80s. Yes, that makes sense. When was The Dark Crystal made? (1982) by Jim Henson. Yep, that's also who made The Labyrinth. Who directed The Labyrinth? 1986. Yeah. The 80s. The 80s was a wild time for movies. Wolfgang Petersen directed The Neverending Story. Okay. Anyway, just confirming my 80s were a wild time theory through these fantasy movies. They don't make them like that anymore. We don't have storylines like that anymore. Yeah, like really, because I was like, what do you mean the never-ending, like, and describing it to you guys, I was like, wait, hold on. The Never-Ending Story is this kid who doesn't want to go to class because he has bullies, picks up this book that he stole from a bookstore on his way to school, reads it in the attic of his classroom, hearing this story, learns that somehow he is involved and connected. There's the tragic scene with Aztec. Oh my gosh. Aztec, no! You can't let the swamp get you. You can't let the swamp get to you. Yeah, it's Jessica No. Like, it was Jessica No before Jessica No. We look, we and yeah. So, you know, why did I start braiding my hair? I don't know, because I stopped doing the thing, and I was talking about the Never-Ending Story. But anyway, he realizes at the end of the story that he is involved and that he has to name the princess, otherwise their whole like world and society is gonna collapse. And he names her Moonchild, but it does not look like he names her Moonchild at that point. Like he's like that's what it looks like. So for us to put on subtitles after the fact and her name to be Moonchild, like what? Anyway, that was a whole side tangent. But yeah. And so the line that she says to him is, "Say my name. Say my name, Sebastian." Yeah. Oh, How did we get here? Who knows? Who really knows? Does it matter? No. What matters is that you all know that I am the nut job. Always have been. Okay, I rated it. I feel better now. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's get back into how I was creating Moira from Tiny Bookshop. Because if you couldn't tell, I very much like black women. I feel like her nose might just be slightly too big for her face. And if I can make it just a little smaller. I think here's good. Yeah, in the picture it's smaller, but like I was saying, I was like, eh. Oh, no, I didn't like that. You know, I'm not going for complete accuracy because as you can see from the picture, she's just some lines. I mean, she's just some lines here too, but like more detailed. She's just some lines, you know. Wait, what was that telling me? Nose bridge and nose tip. Oh, I already did that on my own. I already did all that. I can't wait until they actually start opening their mouth so you can see what their mouth looks like when they like smile. Whenever they patch that, oh, that'll be beautiful. Chef's kiss. I don't need any of these because I already spent forever messing around with it. And I feel like if I do it, if I mess around with it anymore, I'm not gonna like it. I love to give everyone freckles. Do you guys want to give her freckles? Or a scar. We can give her a little scar. We can give her a little cheek scar. We can make them light too. I kind of like these ones actually. Maybe we can make them like slightly lighter. I can't wait until they add more freckle, like different variations of freckles, but like these are great. Okay. Oh yeah, or if you could do custom freckles, that would be nice. We can do one on the nose. I don't know why, but I love characters who have like a little scar on their nose. And I know this is gonna make me sound crazy, but if I were not afraid, I would definitely give myself my own scar. Like, if I mean, like, I already have holes in my face. Like, I already purposely go places and have them stab me on purpose. Yeah, I purposely do like, you know, not major scarification. But, you know, one or two. Why not? I've already come this far. Bunch of face piercings, a bunch of tattoos. Look, why not? You only live once. Look, it's customizing your character. It's character customization. Exactly. So, you know, I would do it. I would probably want to go to a trusted professional and not do it myself, because I would probably mess that up. Knowing me, I would mess it up. But also, knowing me, if they didn't do it the way that I want it done, I would probably have a fit about it. Which is why I decided to stretch my ears instead of getting them hole punched out, because that sounds like it hurt, but also people have gotten that messed up. And then they regretted it more than if they would have just naturally stretched them. So, you know. Okay. Yeah, we do. We know one person who recently had that happen to them. Very unfortunate. I love how I can just layer these. This is one thing that I think it took The Sims either forever, or like you have to do facial things first and then makeup on top of it if you were trying to do something like this. But the fact that I could probably just click on all of these and all of these would be there. Beautiful. Like, it's not limited to just one. I can't wait until they do that with the clothes too. I'm hoping they do that with the clothes, because, oh, excuse you. Because I was trying to do something specific in a video that I filmed of me creating both versions of Claudia, and I couldn't layer the top with the overalls, and it made me so upset. It made me so upset that I couldn't do that. But you know, there's room. There's room for them to do that. Do I want them both or just one? Does it make a difference to me? Yes, it does. I think I like that one more. Oh yeah, I like this one more. Okay. If only I could make them longer, like personally, me, myself, go in and make that longer. That would be nice too. Okay. It's definitely a glossy. No, I meant the eyeshadow that you can barely see because of her eyelashes. Yeah. Like, honestly, her eyelashes look more like the eyeliner than her actual eyeliner because of how long they are. I like this. Ooh. That's almost like on the spot of what I wanted to give her for lipstick. There we go. Right? It looks really good. Oh, I can't wait until they do more blushes too. It'll look really nice when they have some more. Like a blush and a highlighter. I tried to do like a highlight type thing the last time I made a character, and it looked kind of off. So I don't know if that's something that they would do or if that'll just be like a mod thing when we start getting people modding. Like there's already people who are doing like build mods, but so far I haven't seen any like character mods. But I've also just been trying to experience the game as like what it's for at the moment before I start adding other things in. I think I just want to do the one. This might be cute, but like a light, very light touch. There we go. And then this is the face paint, and we don't need any of this. Do you guys want to give her tattoos? I kind of want to give her tattoos. I feel like she's definitely, I have tattoos girly. You know? Yeah, I was like, I feel like she needs them. She's very like cool. Can I? No. That'd maybe be a here thing. Yeah. I feel like the game itself needs just a few more like patches and features for me to truly enjoy the gameplay. Because right now for me, I think I'm lacking the whimsy in gameplay. I don't lack whimsy when it comes to creating a character, but I lack the whimsy in gameplay. So I feel like it just needs a few more little like updates, you know, like for quality of life. But like that's been something that they've been saying from the beginning. So I'm not too pressed about it because they seem like they've like got a timeline and a plan and for when they're doing everything. And so, you know, I'm cool to just sit here and create characters for however long I want until, you know. Until the few little things that I'm like, oh, that would make it slightly better, you know. I don't want her to have too much muscle, but I don't want her to be like super weak. I don't want her to be super weak. You can change the hand size? Oh. Okay. I might even make my OCs for stream. Why not? Why not? Might even start doing that. The fact that I can give them body hair like that is cool. Okay. Let's get into the jewelry. I think she definitely needs a nose ring. But I don't like what it's doing right now. That looks better. Or maybe... no. The clown nose. I don't like it. I don't like that. I'm not doing that. Let's do one. Eyebrow piercing. You know, yeah, I'm hoping that they do that too, especially with where they sit. That'd be nice to be able to kind of, because I feel like this is too long and it's making me not like it, but like, what bisexual doesn't have a septum piercing? Like, what bisexual doesn't have a septum piercing? You know, I just want the one side. Okay. Let's do her ears. I feel like these would probably be our best bet to kind of give like the dangly plug effect that I was looking for. It's just too bad that I can't layer the earrings. That would be nice. That's one thing that I think I would like them to do. I can't do that in The Sims either, though, but you know. That's one thing I would like if we could layer those. Okay. She definitely has... Okay, do this one, or this one. I'm leaning more towards this one. I feel like this is a bit more her vibe. But we can do a new color swatch. This one or this one? This one? Okay. We can match. We can match her and give her maybe like a more muted, or should we do more vibrant purple? You think all black? The jewelry in black too? Ooh, wait, look at that. Oh, it's a slight bit purple, but like, oh, that is chef's kiss. Chef's kiss for sure. Okay. Why do I want to put her in glasses? She don't need no glasses, but she doesn't have glasses, so she doesn't need them. But I just think everyone with glasses is hotter than people without glasses. And that's on me. That's on me. That's just my personal taste. I want to give her one more piercing, but I don't know which one. Maybe we can do one of these. You think the lip piercing? We could do a lip piercing. Do we want to do like the lip piercing, you know, like the middle? Or we can do one of the side ones. One like the, ooh, actually. What about that? I kind of like that. I think I like that. Because we have the eyebrow on this side and then we can have the one on this side. Yeah. 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 My goth queen. You guys, I have to do one more thing. One more thing. You didn't see it. Okay? You saw nothing. If you know what I did, I didn't do it. My hand slipped. Yeah. Do it. I have to fix one more thing. Look at her pretty face. Look at her pretty face. She's so pretty. She's so pretty. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. What do you expect? I'm queer. Sorry. Sorry. I'm just a little too. Okay. Sorry for yawning. You guys, I kind of want a snack now. I think she'd look pretty in this. We could do all black. I'm liking the all black. And then I wanted to put her in these. These are the shoes that I wanted to put her in. I like it. I think that's chef's kiss. I think that's chef's kiss. Can the shoes be all black? Yeah, we can make them darker. You wanted to have a white accent? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess so. Why not? I was thinking we could replicate what we did with the purple. And then we can make the laces white because we can adjust the laces. Like that. If we're doing that, I want the shoes to be in the other colorway though. I'd like them, yeah. Or we could do these shoes. They're not as fun. No, the other ones. Yeah, that's that. That's, yeah. Okay, I want to give her another outfit. Let's see, what do I want to put her in? No. That's nice. Remember when that was a trend for everyone to wear bike shorts with everything? I mean, I did it too, but I just remember when that was like, that's not happening anymore. People aren't doing that as much. It was cute. I just was saying, remember when everyone was doing it? Because I would do the bike shorts with the graphic tee that was a little oversized. And then if it wasn't too hot, I'd do a blazer because I used to have a blazer. I need another blazer. I need a new one. I like this. I think this is cute. Oh, we didn't do the tattoos. My bad. Let's get into it. Let's do it. I feel like she's a very black and white tattoo person. I think I want to do... Yeah. Let's move it. Can I put it on the back of her leg? No, it has to be in the front. Interesting. Okay, then I want it to be small and I want it to be on her thigh. Yeah. As someone who has multiple tattoos, I have learned where good placement of tattoos are. And then we could do the record on this arm because she is in a band. I forget what she plays, but she is in a band in the game that she's in. Do a bit more shoulder action here. That's cute. I like that. That's nice. Okay. And then on this arm, I'm thinking this. She seems like a very black and white tattoo person, too. That's too big. We want to be very intentional with where we're placing this one. Like, right there. Can you tell I love a goth baddie? Can you tell? Can you tell? You're like, no, you're like, I'm loving this. Look. Should we give her a back tattoo? I think we got just about all our bases covered. Maybe the flame on the back. Or the flowers. Wait, hold on. I gotta actually click the back first. Because we could do the flame, or we could do like the flowers. Yeah, upper back, not lower back. No. Of course, we'd have to move it and reposition it, and we can make it smaller. Like, it doesn't have to be big. It could be like a tiny on the shoulder, like, you know, tiny on the shoulder type tattoo. Oh, we could put it here. Gives it kind of like a, it's a soul look, not just like a match and a flame. I kind of like that. That looks good. Does she look gay? Okay, should we do one on this other leg, or should we leave this one blank? You know, there's always that one person that has like the one spot that you're like, dang, that would be a good spot for a tattoo, and you'd be like, yeah, I need the money for it. For a future project. You're like, yeah, I'm saving that leg. You know, that's me. I'm saving that leg because it's gonna cost me more than $1,000 to finish my leg. So I don't got any more. Oh, she looks lovely. She looks delightful. I would see her in a bar and be too scared to approach her. But I would stare at her all night. I'm just calling myself out, you know? See, you get it. You get it. You look at her from across the bar and you'd be like, wow, I want to talk to her, but I don't know what to say. And then you think, oh no. Okay. My headband was starting to hurt my head, and since I put my hair in braids, I was like, it's fine. I want to give her one more outfit. One more like casual outfit. And these are her casual outfits. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I could understand. Downside, you know. The overalls? That's cute, actually. Ooh, what about these instead of the overalls? I've used the overalls a few times. So, yeah. Okay, I kind of want to do this, but in like black and white. No, the colors have to switch. No, I gotta switch the colors first. I think that's what I need to do. Oh, no. I don't like that either. Okay, not in pattern. No pattern. We're not doing the pattern. We'll do just the suit. Honey, where is my super suit? Why do you need it? Sorry, that. I haven't seen that movie in a while, but that is my favorite line. Where is my super suit? Yeah. Ooh. I like this one. Yeah, the whole scene is great. Cause he's like, I'm trying to save the world. And she's like, well, I'm trying to save my evening. Okay. Oh no, her feet are on the floor. There we go, I fixed it. Honestly, her in a suit, Moira in a suit. What is her last name actually? Moira from Tiny Bookshop. Do we have her last name? No, we do not. It's just Moira. Got it. I'm gonna copy her grandmother's last name, Devoir. So she has one. Okay. Her in a suit. Oh, hold on. Here we go. Oh. No words. No words. I got nothing. She is not naked, she's wearing tights. I can prove it. See? Look, now let's just make them yellow. For a minute, hold on. Dress shirts, here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me put her in actual pants. Give me like 2 seconds. And no tights. I love how these are considered costume bottoms. Okay, I want black, please. Just before we get too gray. There we go. Okay. Okay. Do we like this one or this one? I think I like this one more. Ooh. And the beauty is that we can change the swatch. Yeah, the chain is nice, but this one looks better. We can make it a bit darker, actually, to match. Okay. And then we can change the shirt. The t-shirt's kind of nice, actually. Can I untuck that? Oh. But that's nice, too. Okay, I think I want to go like this, untucked. We're going to change the necklace to the other one. We're going to change it to the ribbon. What's going on with her? Can I change that real quick? Give me, no, her neck. Her neck. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm losing it. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Now we can see the whole ribbon. Okay. Ain't no way she's not wearing the chunky boots. Ain't no way she's not wearing the chunky boots, though. Look at this. Oh. Beautiful. Should we give her a watch? Honestly, a watch is so gay. Why don't you like how watches look on you? And then maybe for this one, we can give her some rings. Too bulky? Oh, why'd she get taller? Uh-oh. There we go. Yeah, no, but she was already wearing the heels. I put the rings on and then she's like stood taller, you know? Anyway, I guess she can wear the heels for this one. like it. Picasso. I'd see her walking down the street and I'd run into a pole. That's the goal. That's the whole goal. Put her in the crop top. Unfortunately, I don't think she would go wearing the necklace. No necklace, you know? Because who wears a necklace to the gym? I don't know. Ah, sorry for yawning. Okay. No. We can make her have pretty nails, though. It'd probably just be in black, but, you know. See? Did you see that? I think it's just the delay of the shoes, and then because I'm changing something, it's adjusting to the, like, to the size of the shoe. Like, I think she's too tall now here because she's not wearing the big, chunky shoes, and then I'm changing it, and then it's adjusting. I think that's what's happening. See, because now she's way down here. So if I were to take, watch, I think if I take the nail polish off, she'll readjust the height with the shoes. I figured it out. I cracked the code. I cracked the code. I was not trying to yawn there. I was trying to say, and then it just derailed from there. So is the census that we're also staying inside today as well because we're broke? Is that today's census as well as yesterday's and the day before? Is that we're just collectively so broke that we all decided to stay inside? Right? That's cute. Yeah, sounds about right. Right. We're all so broke. Ooh, you want to go out and drink? Oh, I feel it. That's how I felt yesterday, and that's why I was like, wait, why'd you only take off one sock? Girl, babes, take off the other sock. Okay. I felt that. I also was like, yeah, I want to go out and after stream, but I spent too long on stream and I was like, I didn't need to go out anyway. I don't need to go outside. What am I showing my face for outside? There's no need. Do you think she's one of those goth girlies that like wear colored pajamas? I feel like that's her vibe. That's my vibe, even though I'm not really considered goth. I wouldn't consider myself goth. I would hope that I'd be goth, but I'm not really goth. I have goth, yeah, I was like, I have goth tendencies. I mean, my entire wardrobe is either black, white, or red. That's my entire wardrobe, is black, white, or red. And then I got these like bright pink pajamas that I wear. But only the goth can decide that for you. If I'm truly goth, you know, when I dress up and wear makeup and with my dark red lipstick or black lipstick. I haven't worn my black lipstick in a while. Maybe next week during stream I'll wear some black lipstick if it fits one of the vibes. If we play Cult, I'll wear my lamb ears and my black lipstick, okay? There. But we might not play Cult because I really want to play Trees Hate You. Yeah, you are a weird combo of like punk, hippie, indie kind of vibes, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I got a message and I had to look at it. You want to wait? You don't want to play the demo? I kind of want to play the demo. But I guess we can wait until... I don't know when it's going to be fully out, though. Is there, like, fluffy shoes? Fluffy house shoes? No. There are Crocs. I hate Crocs. There are bread slippers. I love these. I want some of these. I don't have bread slippers. I have capybara slippers. You do, but then you'll be annoyed. When I reach the end of the demo, well, I still want to play it because the demo's free, you know? Do I want to give her more pajamas? We can give her another set. Why not? I just enjoy looking at her at this point. At this point, I'm just like, she's so pretty. Put her in a robe. Or like the long pajama pants. These pajama pants. Honestly, that's my favorite part. I love a good dress up game. But you know, there's not too many good ones out there anymore. We've lost the plot. I have this one and I hate playing it because it's like, buy these gems. You have to create this outfit and you need to buy it with the gems. Or with the experience energy points. Oh. And it's like, you only give me so many because you want me to buy the gems and I don't want to buy your stupid little gems or whatever it is, you know. They're trying to make me spend money. And the whole point of staying home is not to spend money. I can't spend money on this stupid little game. You know, like I can't spend money on this stupid little dress up game just because I want to dress up. Like, that's what this is for. I spent $40 and I get to dress them up and I can't wait until they add more clothes. Can't wait until modders start making custom content clothes. I can't wait. I'm just gonna sit here all day playing with my little paras who look beautiful and dress them in 10 different outfits all the time. Like that's all I'm gonna do. That's all you're gonna see me doing on stream is just be like, look at this pretty para that I made based off of a cute goth girl. Look at all the cute outfits that I'm putting her in now. Like, that's gonna be my life. And I'm very excited for it. It's all you're gonna see me doing. She looks adorable. I love it. Why can I see her bra? Can I change that? Can she like not wear one while wearing the dress? No. Okay. Interesting. It's gonna bug me, but whatever. Because none of these are any better. Yeah, see, now she's wearing that. And you can see it. Interesting. Okay. It's just the little things, you know? Ooh, in ruined tights. And the chunky shoes. Let's put her in the chunky shoes. Okay, well, we're going back to the other one. Yeah, put that one back on, please. Thanks. So from the front, it looks... Chef's kiss. Beautiful. I love it. I love her. I'd date her right here, right now. I don't care if she's a witch. If she came up to me and said, follow me, I'm lost. You're never seeing me again. I don't know what she did with my body, but she can have it. Look. If I end up in a ditch because she needed my bones, I guess so. I guess so. And that'd just be my fate. That would be my fate. I love her. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else we want to add before I'm officially technically done making Moira? You know, beautiful. I love her. All her outfits. Yeah, you like her and her outfits? I think she looks great. Can't wait to see her in her non-existent band on the stage wearing this. Oh, beautiful. One time for the one time. Yeah, okay. Now that you guys know what kind of women I crush on, who else do you want to make? Because if you want, we can kind of just like I can make all the Tiny Bookshop characters. We can make Anne next, and then we can make Fern, you know. Or we can move on and do another Goth Baddie, you know, like we can make Arachne or Lust. I wouldn't mind. That sounds fun. Even though I just made them in Tamagotchi Life. I'd make them again in this one. You guys want to do Lust? More Goth Baddies. Alright. Let's just create a whole nother one. Let me pull up a picture of Lust. Oh, this is a big image. Here we go. Okay, but before we start her, I'm gonna change her voice real quick.
Q. Ah, Bichu. Mochi. Phoebe?
No.
Bichu. Mochi.
She's definitely got the mellow. And I looked at her I looked at Moira's little like wiki, and it says that she uses she, they. So, you know, I mean, we can do non-binary. We can make her look. I love a goth baddie that doesn't like gender norms. Okay, we're gonna make lust next. Why not? More of my female crushes. Sorry for the click-clacky ASMR for a second. Okay. Next. So I don't know if this is a controversial take, but I liked Lust's storyline from, oh, you can keep your pants on, actually, sorry. I like Lust's storyline from Fullmetal Alchemist. I enjoy the story overall for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood more than Fullmetal Alchemist, but when it comes to the story, like her personal storyline, I kind of enjoyed the fact that she was Ishvalan and the brother's girlfriend, and you know, like she was kind of a sore spot for Scar to see, because he's like, I know her, even though she doesn't know me because she doesn't know her backstory. I liked that storyline. So, oh wait, I should do her face first before I do her coloring. She has more of like a squared. Sorry, my PC started to like, I was like, oh, are you okay? Started, more of the fans started spinning, and I was like, oh, what happened? But it feels cool, so I'm not gonna worry about it. But yeah, that's just my take. I enjoyed her storyline more for Fullmetal Alchemist than I did Brotherhood. But that's just me. Everything else I kind of enjoyed more in Brotherhood than Fullmetal Alchemist. But I think that was an interesting take for the homunculus to, you know, actually be the people that they were made out to be. Some pretty interesting characters with how far you can go with these face sliders. The hair always bugs me until I get the face right, so I'm removing the hair. Doesn't look like she has very like high defined cheekbones, and I don't mind that, because I feel like when you see characters that they're trying to purposely make like sexy, they always have to have like the defined cheeks and not just, you know, like there's more ways to be sexy than to literally be the beauty standard. I can't see her ears though. I'm sure there's a shot with her ears. I just don't have it with me. Let's see. A bit of a smaller nose. It's a little higher. I always think this slider is going to do something different than what it does. You know. If we're standing by the, I don't mind a little whimsy, and then I'm gonna play around with her side view and her front view. She has a wider, yeah. Because why not? Especially with, you know, these people who are just drawn. That's what I was saying earlier too. I was like, you know, she's just lines on paper. Have some whimsy. Her eyebrows are actually closer together. Let me adjust some more of her actual facial features before we start doing... Oh. Not gonna lie, I saw this lip shape and I thought I could make Princess Bubblegum with this lip shape. I don't know why, because that's not at all... I mean, but once again, she's just a character with some lines and some coloring. She's not very defined. Oh, and I got snack delivered. My favorite, apple slices and Biscoff cookie butter. You have to try it. Go to the store, buy some Biscoff cookie butter. You have to try it. It's delicious. Okay. I think that mouth is a little better. I'll still have to adjust it, but I'll adjust later. I'm trying to get the vibe. I think these ones could work because she has very sharp and narrowed eyes. And she does have very thin eyebrows, so I'll keep those. But what I want to do is draw these out a little more. Put them a little farther out. I think that would be good. I'm in love with making their eyes a little bit bigger than they actually should be. I don't know what it is, but I like the effect that it has. It's a fun effect for me. That's good. No. Just slightly. Yeah, it probably is. Because usually they do have quite large eyes. Can you make them a little larger? Oh, that's why. I was like, wait, it's here. Unfortunately, I think I want a different set of eyes than the one she has. I don't think I like these. I think I need a different base. Maybe this one would work. I think these are a bit better, these eyes. Okay. I want her to have the no sparkle. I want her to have no sparkle in her eye. Okay. No, the music's still going. Can you not hear it anymore? Oh. Yeah, the music can get kind of soft sometimes. There we go. That's what I wanted. I love playing with the side of their faces because you can make them, and you can make them look different. I think her head's a little too small. I don't know why it zoomed all the way out though. Stop zooming all the way out. Okay. Oh, that would be cool. I mean, we can see what we can do with the tattoos and play around with the tattoos. Give her I wish they had more wavy hairstyles because they don't have a lot of wavy hairstyles. They have curly, and I can't wait until they get more curly hairstyles. But there's like no wave to them. Like they have some in the shorter ones, but not the longer ones. Oh, they have a shaved side one. I'm gonna be honest, I'm mainly focused on the curly ones. This is probably like the best I'm gonna get, the closest to her actual hairstyle. If Les was a person, she would have a shaved side. You think so? I don't know. Me personally, I don't know if she would have a shaved side. Ooh, these ombre ones are really cute. And you can like take one of these as a base and like make your own coloring. I like this one more than this one. There's something about this one that feels a bit more natural than that one. Yeah, okay. I think I'll do this one for now. Although I do have to change her eye color because it is more of like this red. Ooh, those are cool. Hello, thanks for coming in. You're getting ready for work? Ill working. Oh my god, she'd look really pretty with this green. Oh. Do you see that? Oh, ooh. I love this green. Okay. She has like this reddish color like this reddish type color in the, at least as far as I remember. I can pull up another picture and like a closer picture. But yeah, they're like a red. They're very red and they're almost snake eye. Honestly, she needs more cheek. Now that I'm looking at a close-up picture of her. Here, let me pull up the close-up picture, actually. You can see, she needs more cheek. See? She has a rounder face. So it looks like I went too thin. Oh, okay, so right now I'm making Goth Baddies, the crushed Goth Baddies I have, and so I'm making Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I could slightly make her paler, like this one's a bit paler, but it's red, it's pinker. But I can go in and like edit it and see if I can decrease the highlight from being so pink. But she also does have like a blush on right now, so. I didn't know you could get this detailed. Oh my gosh, hold on. This is crap I didn't know. What? Oh my gosh. See, I'm learning more things that I didn't even know. Yeah, she's super pale in the show. Like, I can almost get her to a, like, we could do this. Like, she's almost white here. Like, she is almost the color of paper. There we go. We could do, like, okay, but I definitely have to, hold on. Her hair works, but the hair gets in the way of me I was like, I'm doing too much. Hold on. I'm doing too much. She has a really round face. Now that I'm like seeing her up close to, her face is really, really round. And it's not a bad thing. It just means that I was off in how I was making her. But I did want to give her more depth, you know, since you're making her as a person. No, I don't want to mess with her eyebrows. I want to mess with her eyebrow depth. And push it back a little bit. Like, she's very flat on paper, but I want to give her more depth and make her look like an actual person, you know? I think I want her eyes a little bit. No, this part I don't mind. We might just make this a bit smaller. And her nose a bit smaller. You want it pointier? You want her nose pointier? Like at the tip? We can do that. I don't mind. In this photo particularly, her mouth is more curved downward. Yeah, that's... And it's wider here. Slightly larger. Do it like this. This is a bit. Okay, Mr. Opinionated. Jeez. You're like, look, she's a favorite of mine too. She's gotta look good. All right, all right. All right. Of course. I think one thing that might help is if we make her mouth smaller. And not as wide as it was. I think that's better. I feel like her nose is a little too small though. And it could be a little longer. It's like she needs more anger in her eyebrows. And her eyes might be slightly too big now. Okay, since this is your fantasy crush, do you like her? No soul, do you like the way I did her? SDS? No, this is Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Not Lust from, 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah. Lust from 7 Deadly Sins looks completely different. You're like, I haven't watched either, so... if I was gonna do 7 Deadly Sins, I'd do Merlin, you know? Or, oh, what's her name? Or Diana. I'd do Diana. I didn't believe such a baddie. Did you... I like Diana more than I like Merlin because Merlin technically stopped aging at the age of, I don't know, what was it, like 7? So she's technically a child in like physical appearance, but makes herself look like an adult. So, you want to retract your statement there? Of course I knew you forgot about that. Your memory is so bad. Yeah, she's like 500 years old, but she stopped aging. And I don't know why they did that. It was such a weird, like, plot line. But you know. Okay. I feel like her nose is still too large. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I keep doing the same thing. I just wanted to bring it down lower, but it's a little better. I like the idea of having a higher bridge for her, but it Ooh, I can rotate her nose. Can I rotate it sideways? That's what it does? Oh, that's terrible. Okay, no, hold on. Nose size. Let's see. Okay, this is the smallest. Oh, no, this is the smallest it can go. I don't like that. I'm thinking maybe here if we're going slightly smaller. Okay, that looks a little better to me. I like that more. If you're wondering why I keep looking over this way, it's because my OBS with that picture of her is here. Okay. I'm not too mad at this because this is probably as realistic as I can get. But I think I do need to remove her hair and fix her jaw one more time. I feel like it's going too inward. Nope, that's not what I wanted to fix. That helps a little. You know what it is? It's her cheeks. I'm just realizing that. That's what it is. Okay, better. I think I like her more. What do you think, Millsoul? Do you like her? Does that make her pretty? Her chin could be larger. A little. Yeah. Oh, there we go. You know, I feel like that's what I was missing. Good height on her. I feel like her face is too short. What do you mean? What do you mean? Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. That's, I don't know how to fix that. I've been trying to fix it for like 10 minutes. I thought it was a jaw thing, and then I tried the cheeks. Like I can make her jaw bigger, but that doesn't, like it fixes it here and it fills it out, but then it doesn't fix it here. I might have to like push her cheeks in more. That might fix it. But it still doesn't, like, now it looks a bit more proportional. But I'm still not evening that out, unless that's what you guys were talking about. Then I did fix it. Then it's fixed. Problem solved. Okay, she doesn't have freckles, so no freckles. She looks kind of like porcelain now. Oh my gosh. Okay. None of that because she's fake. She's a fake human. Does she have any blush on? No, she doesn't. Oh. Okay, well then we can, edit that. Because her natural blush is a little too bright for me. There we go. That looks pretty spot on. I don't think I want her to have any... I mean, we can... that's not terrible. Lighten it up a bit. Oh, I used this one and just made it lighter. Oh, you meant with the lipstick. You want, yeah, I could do that. I like that one. She looks like she wants to run you over with her car, right? So this is the one that we had Moira in. But this is like the red color that she wears. So it would look like that. I think I have a scab in my nose, guys. I like it dark though. Should we give her eyeshadow? I kind of like her in eyeshadow. Yeah, she looks very much like she wants to run me over. I'm not mad at it. That's the vibe. Okay. We do have to edit her body though. It's very strong. And she has a lot of chest. And it's very high up there. Lots of chests, very high up. That's lust for you. She is pretty strong, so we've already got the muscle built in there. And she is very curvy. Thin, high waist. She got some hips there. Actually, I might make her waist a little lower. Yeah. That works. Okay. Back to this tattoo. Uh-oh. There we go. I was like, uh-oh, it's not scrolling. We're not gonna find one that's like remotely close. So we might just have to use this one. Very small, very up there. And then red. Okay. Do you want to do a typing stream where I just type all day? ASMR typing. You guys can force me to work on writing my book. All right, I think that's good. She's only got the one. So. We can put her in this one, but like make it black. I think that'll probably be like the closest we can actually get to her actual dress. And she wears like boots. Boots with the fur, The whole club was looking at her. She hit the floor. Okay. So this is less on-brand outfit. Ooh, the gloves, beautiful. And then the nails. Oh yeah. Maybe, are these longer? These might be a little longer. See, she's redeemed from yesterday in Tamagotchi life where I couldn't give her the nails. We can give her the nails here. Oh, why are you wearing that? Now let's just give her some outfits. Let's give her some cute outfits. Oh wait, I want the outfit that she wore on her date with the one guy who got shot in the leg or in the spine. Was it in the spine? I think he gets shot in the spine and then he can't walk anymore. She does have a little mole. Or does she only have that for, I think she only has that for their date. Never mind. I'm gonna give it to her. I'm gonna give it to her. I should pull up the picture, huh? So you guys can see what I'm talking about. Sorry. Here. I have so many photos of lust on my computer now. This one. If you can see it, she's got a little mole. Like right around here somewhere. That's when she's on her date with what's his face? Forget his name. And she's like pretending that she's normal, but he knows that she's not normal, and she knows that he's working for Mustang. It's about like right here. I think that's good. Okay. But yeah, she's very cute, and I don't know if I have an outfit like that. I'd probably say like this is probably the closest we can get. Maybe, no. Oh yeah, this is probably the closest we'll get. Okay. Yeah, I was like, there's nothing else that I can put her in. It's because she needs a dress that covers her tattoo. So that's like, you know, the closest we'll get to something like that. We should probably speed run this a little quicker, because if I can move fast enough, we can get one more. We can do one more. I spent a lot of time on Moira today. What other goth baddie should I put in my game? Honestly, those work. Let's just make them black. A simple one. Oh, I only have 20 minutes? Wow, I have 15 minutes. We ain't getting there. I'm not gonna be able to speed run a goth baddie in 20 minutes? Never. She looks great though. I kind of want to give her some earrings, even though she doesn't need them or wear them. We can't see, so it's fine. We can't see her ears. Oh, I wish I had a hairstyle like the one that she has in that picture. Okay, let me do their personalities real quick. I want to say she's very charismatic. There we go. She's serious. I think she's good at being alone. And I want to say fitness as her, because she's super strong. Very creative and charismatic. I would say she's an overjoyed and good at making friends. I'm gonna say music because she's in a band in the. Oh. Her all my fingers crack. Yeah. I don't think this will change much if I just make her an adult real quick.
Fine. Huh. Bipe?
What should I give her as her last name? Because she doesn't have one. She's just Lust. Let's see. She's like 500 years old. Ooh. We can give her the first name as her last name from when she, you know, from this photo. Because she pretends to be Solaris. So her name could be Lust Solaris. I think that works for me. That works for me. Okay, I can pull this picture off. I already did it. It's Solaris now. Thank you for the suggestion, but I already I handled it. I panicked, but then I handled it. That's probably like one of the only Marvel movies you'll ever hear me quoting. And I can't even remember which one. I think it's Iron Man. And if I'm wrong, I don't know Marvel movies anyway, so. I panicked, but then I handled it. Okay. I think we can add more next time. I want to continue this. This is fun for me. Making Goth Baddies, so I can romance. Yeah. So I can personally romance them. Yeah. So we have Moira Dubois. She's from Tiny Bookshop. I loved creating her because there's not too much of like a, you know, it's just a quick little sketch of her that you see. And then in the animation, you don't get to really see what she looks like at all. So, I got creative freedom to make her look how I wanted her to look. So this is Moira from Tiny Bookshop. I love her. She's beautiful. If I saw her at a bar, I'd stare at her all night but never talk to her. And that's the kind of gay I am. And then we did Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist. She was harder to do because I kind of wanted to get her as close as I possibly could to her actual photo. Whose chest tattoo should change? Moira's? Should we give her a different one? We can give her a different one so they don't have the same tattoo in the same spot. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah? Okay. Then let's do that real quick. Tomorrow is Sunday stream day. We're gonna be doing a cozy game. We're gonna keep doing librarian. Tidy up the arcane library. We're continuing with that. I have had a lot of fun with that. And I am farther along now to where oh, not that one. Dang it. That's not the one that I wanted to get rid of. And I don't like that there. So let me fix that. We're gonna play librarian. Tidy up the arcane library. This will be my third stream. We'll see how far I get this time because I have unlocked more magic skills that make me feel like I'm cheating, but you know, whatever. It's fine. It's a feature built into the game, so I can't be cheating. You know, I feel like this is a good move. Because I really did want that chest tattoo, so I feel like this is a good move right here. Do we like that? I like it. Yeah, I think that's cute. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Sorry, I lost my brain. I lost my brain thoughts. I lost my train of thought. Brain thoughts. So tomorrow at when do I play? 11:30. 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna play Librarian. We'll see how far I get. Maybe I can even finish. I don't think so. I think it might take me one more after tomorrow. But I'm excited. I'm ready to shelf some more books. I'm ready. I've been having fun now that I have more powers, more abilities. And as you guys saw last time, I really locked in and I played for an extra, hour, maybe 2 than I was supposed to. So once again, Moira from Tiny Bookshop. I hate that you can see her bra. They're beautiful, I love them. Had a lot of fun making her. I'm gonna put her in my household and I'm gonna save her household and I'm gonna put her in the game and I'm gonna date her. I'm gonna go on a date with her. And maybe we can make that what we do next time in Paralives. And then I also made Lust from Fullmetal Alchemist. And now they no longer have the same chest tattoo. So I don't like what her nose is doing right here. Can I fix that? I don't think I can fix the lines like that. I think it's the type of nose I have. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna save them. And then we can add to them next time. My Goth Baddies. Beauty. Oh. I hope you like the keyboard ASMR. Okay. And as you can see, I did both versions of Claudia's. These are my Claudia's. Do you want to see them real quick? I think we have a few minutes. Oh, I can play with them. I can edit the information. Here, we can click it. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, here, let me save them real quick. And, save. And we'll go to my... You're not really here, you're at a thrift store. That's okay. I was having a great stream. I made some Goth Baddies. Hit to main menu, yeah. And so we'll probably make some more. Later. Next time we play Paralives. But thank you for coming in and seeing how stream went. I'm gonna show off my Claudia's that I did a speed build of. It's on my YouTube. If you want to see it, you don't have to. But that's at Sweetling Screams. Same username. I will show them off and then we can go ahead and raid somebody. But I had a lot of fun making my Goth Baddies today. I do stand by the statement that there is quite a bit more creative freedom once we get more outfits or modders start doing outfits for Paralives. I'm gonna be here all day, every day. Okay. Oh no. Show me where you are. Okay. So this is Claudia from season 1 and this is Claudia from season 2. They're both upset. I wonder why. What happened? You're stressed. Oh. But like, look at their outfits. They're so adorable. I can see them through the door. That's cute. Can I get you to change real quick? And this is her other outfit. This is more reminiscent of like her time in the theater in season 2. And then I also have a different outfit for Claudia. The other Claudia. Because they're both Claudia. This one. And this is reminiscent of her like first outfit when she first gets turned. And they go on a family outing and she kills the policeman. This is as close as I could get to that outfit. But yeah, these are my Claudias. Season 1 and season 2 Claudia. To respectively match their actresses. So. But thank you for coming in for stream. Let's see who is available to raid because I am done for the day. There are quite a few people doing Paralive streams actually. Oh, this one looks fun. Okay. But like I said, thank you everyone for coming. We're gonna start a raid in a few seconds. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for Sunday stream.